Hello, everyone. Hello. I know I'm a little tardy today, more than a little tardy. I typically do this at 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. It is now closer to 11:30. Was just on an amazing call with Dr. Liz Bales. Shout out to you. And she's so wonderful. And I just couldn't. We were vibing. We had so many amazing things to talk about. Had already so many wonderful interviews this morning, and then Dr. Liz Bales, which is always a pleasure to chat with. So it was a little tardy today, so forgive me. Happy Monday to all of you. I hope you guys are doing well. I had an original morning message and then had to change it to connections based on the calls that I had this morning. I was on on a call this morning at 9 a.m. with a colleague from Scotland, and then another colleague from Las Vegas, and then Dr. Liz Bales. Connections. Are you utilizing the connections that you currently have on this Monday? On this Monday, a morning message 356. I want you to think about the connections that you have, how you're connecting with individuals, how you're talking through it with them, how you are arriving in the space that you are, but knowing that you cannot do this by yourself. Are you chopping through individuals that you know or relationships that you've had without sitting and simmering in those connections? Are you making a connection with people, or are you just meeting with them? Are you just hearing them? Are they just seeing you, or are you connecting with them? We forget the importance of connections. We forget the importance of really tuning out and tuning in to who it is that we're talking to. And I have to tell you, good morning, Canty. I have to tell you, I fell victim to all of those things. I felt victim to chopping through and banging through those contact lists, just being like, hey, you good? Okay, if you need anything, let me know. If you need anything, let me know. And not sitting down and being like, how are you doing? How's your mom? How's your dad? How's your spouse? How are the kids? How are you feeling? Are you safe? And are you okay? And we want more, right? I've talked about this multiple times. We want more followers and fans and more people to pay attention to our accounts, but are we really sitting down and honing in to who's paying attention and how so? Are there real connections or just emojis or avatars on the other end of things? Are these people that you really know, or these people just tend to slightly pay attention to you? Are we surrounded by people who have a vested interest in what we're doing? Do we have a vested interest in what other people are doing? Do we want people to participate in what we've got going on, but are you finding yourself that you're not participating on what anyone else has going on? Are you spending more time building what you have than sharing what you have, or discussing what you have? Or, oh my goodness, right? Discussing what you have with individuals who ideally will purchase your product or service, or attend your event, or donate to your organization. Are you just going through the motions without connections? And even though we are doing work, even though we are busy for the sake of being busy, are we making connections along the way, or are we just kind of grazing through it? So many amazing people have come in and out of the This Is It network sphere. I cannot say that I have made as many connections as I should, especially at this particular point. I have met with tons of people, but that doesn't mean that I've connected with them. I've claimed that I was going to, and I was going to follow up, and we were going to work together, and we were going to do all these things. But then time passes. And I know I'm not alone. For a lot of you out there, time passes and the to-do list gets crazy, and the one thing leads to another. And then those individuals you were going to follow up with, or that person that you felt that spark or that initial connection, it begins to fade. And so I want you to think about that today. As we plan our week, happy Monday, as we plan our week, what is on it? Because Friday, I believe I told you to kind of take a look and say, okay, what is taking up this time? And is it worthy of your time? Is it something that you deserve? Are there people that are actually serving you, or things that actually truly make sense? So today, as we embark on the beginning of a week, let's make sure that we are connecting with individuals that can help us. Connecting with those that we haven't spoken to in such a long time, or those that we owe that call, that email, that follow-up to. Let's put that on the calendar and on the agenda for the week. Let's see what we can make happen and how we can bring it to light. I want you to focus on all that you can do and be and build, but let's try to do it with a sense of connection today. Very short because I'm late, but I wanted to make sure that I at least swung by and gave you a morning message for this Monday. I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rumor, and this is it. Focus on connections today. For more information on all that is This Is It Network, log on to thisisittv.com and follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV. I will be in touch with more amazing and exciting things. If you'd like to check out all of our latest episodes and shows, you can do so by logging on to thisisit.tv. But I'll be back tomorrow with another morning message, hopefully a little bit more prompt around 11 o'clock Eastern. My goal is to help you all in finding your voice, in telling your story, in no longer whispering your wishes. It's time for all of you to scream your dream. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.